Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. For everyone new here, welcome, and for everyone returning, welcome back. So in today's video, we are finally tackling the bedroom in this house. If you have been following along, we have been plucking away at one house in particular, trying to get it completely decluttered and functioning the way it should. I am super excited for this video. We got a huge go pile at the end, and I think this room looks absolutely amazing. First thing I want to mention before we jump into the video is that if you have been following along, watching all the videos, and you haven't subscribed yet, please go down below and hit the subscribe button. I was informed by somebody in my family that they weren't aware that it was free to subscribe to somebody's YouTube channel. So I just thought I would mention that. I know I can see there is a lot more people watching that aren't subscribed. So if you are one of them and you haven't subscribed because you think it's going to cost you something, I'm telling you right now that it does not. So go down, hit the button, make sure you guys don't miss any of my videos, give it a big thumbs up, comment on them. It really helps support me and my channel so that I can keep bringing you guys these videos. The first thing that we did was we emptied out the dressers in this room. We went through every piece of clothing except her husband's clothing. We let him do that part. But we took it all out. We did one run through of the dressers, and then you can see on it should be the right hand side of your screen. Wherever I am not, it's right here. This is the go pile that we have already started. So in that clip, what I did was I sorted out the pile of keep stuff into pajamas, pants, and capris. We did shorts as well, but I think there was only about 3 pairs of shorts. And we went through them again so that way she had a visual of how much of each she had so that we could better assess what she wanted to keep and what she was ready to part with. I know a lot of you have mentioned struggling with closets just like me, so I hope this gives you the motivation that you need to be able to go through your clothing. Once we got the clothing sorted out for the dressers, we decided that we were going to remove the tall dressers from the room, and we were going to store her clothes that were in the dressers in another spot. So here you see us folding them up and putting them in different baskets, and you will see what that is going to look like in a moment. Next up, we did the closet. Now, this was not as bad as I thought it was going to be. She did go through these quite a few months ago now, but when we went through it again, she did such an amazing job. She really thought about the items she was going to keep, and she probably has about half of this closet on the bottom filled with clothes, and then the rest is just extra space. So we did kind of spread her clothes out so they weren't like hard to pull out afterward. And then if you're wondering, the top row of clothing in this closet is her husband, so that we did not touch. If you are struggling and you have a large amount of clothing, I would highly suggest doing it in sections. So get all your pajamas together, see how many you have, and see if you can get that pile down smaller. And then same thing for your pants. Get them all organized into groups, and then try decluttering from there so that you know what you're left with. So now this is the pile of clothes we got from the dressers and her closet, and this is not including any of her husband's stuff. So this is all her clothing that she parted with, and I am so proud of her. She has so much more space. I seriously can't wait for you guys to see the end of this video. Now this is another one of the Crafty Grandma's handmade items. So I thought I'd give you a little close up because I know some of you ask for some of her crafts on here. If you have been on this channel before and you have seen this house, you know that there is a lot of unique things in here. So you should not be surprised by the new clothing storage system that she has put into her room. I think it looks absolutely adorable. Definitely didn't see the vision when we first brought this out, but in the end, I think it works perfectly in this room. Originally, the plan was to have her pajamas in one of these bins. We do end up going with that plan still, but we have taken out all the winter pajamas and we are going to store them under the bed so there's more space. Once again, if you have seen this house before, you're gonna recognize this next piece of furniture. This used to be in the living room. So she absolutely loves this old sewing machine. So she decided to use it as a nightstand. And once again, it works so well in this room. It just looks super cute. Next up, we have this dollhouse. This was her daughter's, and I'm not sure if it was hers at one point, but she has had it for a very long time. It is going to be a craft project. She wants to refinish it, but we did not have a spot to put it. So what we decided to do was to empty it out and to put some of her items that she absolutely loves in here and use it as a decor piece in this room. This room kind of became like the dumping grounds for random things. So we went through all of the shelves and made sure that anything that didn't need to be in this room got removed, and then we put it where it should be in the house. That way we could use this shelf unit here to put her clothes in that were in the dressers. And then this area here, she finally has a spot to just display some of her items. Once again, here's a continuation of dumping ground items that do not need to be in this room. There was craft stuff, there was linens, there was paperwork, you name it, it was sitting at the end of the bed. So we went through, removed anything that we needed, and then some of it was decor that she planned to use in this room. So we just set that on the bed for the finishing touches at the end. I always get questions if I get irritated or frustrated with this process, and this day we were both so over it. I looked under the bed to put the storage container under there, and there was so much stuff under there. I'm not gonna lie to you, we literally just decided to leave it and do it another day. I am so glad we got to get behind this door. Some of the items back here had a layer of dust across the top because that's how long they have been hanging there unused. Now she got rid of every piece of clothing back here except one dress. I am so impressed and so happy that we got to clean that area out. It feels so good just to be able to open the door and it's not hitting anything that's stuffed behind it. Now, again, if you've been here, you would probably know that she does have a bad knee. So if you're wondering why we're storing the crutches behind her door, it's for easy access and so that she always knows where they are. The last area in this room that we had to tackle was the top of the closet, which honestly wasn't that bad. So this pile is kind of an accumulation of the odds and ends and the top of the closet. So we had paperwork that we relocated for her to finish going through. She's going to store her winter boots in the top of her closet. If you don't know, we live in Canada and it is very important to know where your winter boots are. There's a couple keepsakes that she kept, and then we put a pair of her old cowboy boots up there as well. And then that is all that is stored in that closet beside clothing. Now this pile is not as big, but when you add it all up, she got rid of tons of stuff. Next thing, she's had these curtains waiting to be hung up for a very long time. So we got those up for her, and what a difference it made to the room. It just brightened it up so much, and they look absolutely beautiful. Once again, if you enjoyed this video, if you like my channel, make sure you're hitting the subscribe button. Give this video a thumbs up. It really does help me out, and I appreciate all of you that have joined me. I am so excited to keep bringing you guys this content. I hope you guys all have a great week, and I will see you guys on Friday.